Hello and welcome everyone to the fourth test match between Australia and India. This one, India have won the toss. What are they going to do? They'll probably bat first, I would say. Ooh, let there be light. They are going to bat first. On an SCG pitch that is going to turn, it's going to spin. Well, at least that's what we think will happen. That's generally what you get here at the SCGs. Bit of spin, bit of turn. One of the slower wickets, and Australia is coming out now with a couple of fresh faces to the team. It seems strange to me because half the time during this tour, I've had one team that I can pick from, or one squad, and then the other half of the tour, I have a different squad. So it's why you see changes between Test 3 and Test 4, because it's two completely different squads that I don't really ever say over. I mean, yes, I can pick some of the players, and like Nathan Ellis, who remains part of the squad for both sides, for both tests. That's a nice start. But sometimes it just doesn't work out the way I want it to. Anyway, we've got Labuschagne and Cameron Green with the ball doing a bit of damage. I'm going to come in here at the 42nd over. 103 wickets at an average of 11, which I think someone pointed out in the comments the other day. That's pretty good average. I'm not sure if you've found a better one. Oh, that's a good start. Not sure how much turn we're getting so far here early on the opening day. 42 overs old is the ball. The wrong end. Ooh, dangerous. Is that Cameron Green at slip? He's one of the players back into the side after being out for a couple of tests. And Virat Kohli still playing cricket. I don't know how old he would be here in 2028. So in 6 years from now, do you still expect him to be playing test cricket? Not sure. But if he does, what an achievement that would be. Oh, that's a nice delivery and well played. Keep that out. Oh, that should be out. Oh, it's been missed. He's hit it straight onto his shoe. Does it go straight to the shoe? Yes, it does. Straight onto the shoe, onto the arm. And Richardson. Good old Jai Richardson. Australia obviously trailing the series 2-1. Will want to salvage a drawn series of 2-2 here. They've had some difficulty against India in recent times. I guess in the real world, in game, we managed to beat India away in our last tour there. So if we can continue that sort of form, not sure how we ended up winning that series. It might have been 2-1 or 2-2 or 3-1 or maybe it was a draw. I'm not sure, but I definitely have ticked it off on the checklist. So I think we did win that series as Sheth hits this all the way to the boundary for 4. Still feel like I'm going to take a wicket. I've been quite dangerous here. There has been obviously the one opportunity that was missed by the short leg fielder in Jai Richardson. But outside of that, it hasn't been too damaging. Haven't struck them on the pads by beating them at all or finding one that's a play and a miss. Oh, he's nicked it. That's out. Got him. Beautiful delivery that. We'll take the wicket. Very happy with that one. Just a little edge. Good keeping. Josh Philippi, who's back in the team. He's one of those guys I'm talking about that just switches in and out of the squad for whatever reason, but he's one of the better players we have in it. Rahane in at 6. Rahane finds a single to get himself off the mark. It's 4 for 170. The end of 47. Oh, they want 2. They'll get 2 actually. 4 for 171. Oh, inside out shot. That is very, very good because that was turning in. Going to create some problems, but Sheth finds the boundary. It's 4 for 176. Oh, in the air and taken. What a catch that was. Diving to the right. Not sure who it was. It could have been Marnus. No, Marnus under the head, under the helmet. Who was this? Let's have a look. This is the first person shot of the fielder. Diving to his right. Oh, there's some ugly looking hair on his arm there. It's Kuhnemann, the man who has come into the side. Sheth out for 48 at 6 for 176. Sandeep Sharma, the new man in. Oh, he's chopped on pant. That's a wicket. I get 3. Brown the wicket again does the damage to the left-hander. He couldn't get anywhere near it and the stumps were gone. 7 for 181. Jasper Bumrah coming in at number 8. So Australia will definitely be batting here on that opening day's play. It's just a matter of how many overs they will get to bat. Currently 66 overs gone, so that would mean a maximum of 24 overs, or you take away 2 for the innings change, so maximum of what, 21 overs you'd say here left in the day's play, should we take this final wicket. 7 overs, 3 for 15. Also, is very good figures with the ball. That should be pretty close. I might send it upstairs. The only reason this is not out is because it's turning too much. It's a wrong-un, but surely he gets his front pad. Now this looks out to me. This looked very out to me from the get-go. So, unless he gets outside the line of the off stump. Now this is out. This will be overturned. What a great review that was. It looked absolutely plumb from my first thoughts, and the umpire in the end has made a very poor decision. So this is going to be overturned, given out. India's innings is going to end. I'm going to end on 4 for 15. Is that right? That's some pretty crazy stats. Averaging 36 with the bat. It's not very big, but look, as I said, this is the difference when we've got the two squads in this test series.
Yes.
Is when we have this squad, which I believe is the A team, we are absolutely flying. 3 for 288, already a lead of 80 runs, 5 overs till the new rock. Marnus is on 132, and Australia are dominant. So, I'm obviously going to try and have a pretty good innings here and see if we can close this out without batting again.
Wait. Yes.
No, it's too straight from Jasperit. Get a couple, possibly a third. Fielder is a little slow. We will get 3. Long boundaries to the SCG, aren't there?
Wait on.
Oh,
Yes.
and that beats mid off. So that's going to be runs. I think that's a boundary. It's going to go all the way. Just beautifully. Tap down the ground. Yep.
Yeah.
More runs. Just a little dab through mid wicket. And it should be 4.
Yep.
And short and pulled. And this will be another boundary. We'll go all the way. This is a good start. I feel like I'm concentrating hard in this particular innings. And we look the goods. While I don't feel like I'm attacking too dramatically, we've hit 12 from this over without looking in any doubt. That's 4 more. Short again, pulled away again. Not even going to run. And again through mid-wicket.
Yeah.
I probably will have to run here. I think this is going to hold up. So we'll get 2. And that's 18 from the over, which didn't even seem like an aggressive one. It's 3 for 310. Siraj has also been quite an expensive bowler. 1 for 79 from 22.5 overs. That is expensive.
Yes.
And that is in the slot. Pitched it up there, ready to be driven, and all the way to the cover boundary for 4. 3 for 315.
Yeah.
That's 2 straight. And it's just punched down the ground for a couple of runs. Run rate of Australia is 4.01.
Wait on. No.
Yeah, no, that is runs. It was a yes, no, yes call. The ball is trickling towards the cover boundary. We'll run 3. Depending on what this fielder in the deep does. No, that's all it will be. 3 for 321. And that is 3 deliveries until the new ball is available. So I imagine the next time we're on strike, let's get it over here. Has the new ball been taken? It has now. Oh, punched. Through cover again. This time a bit squarer. And a boundary. This has been a great innings in terms of boundaries. Just lots of them. 35 from 21. Can I find a way here?
Yeah.
First of all, to survive a little bit longer.
No.
But to pick up a 50. Press towards 100. Are we a sneaky chance for the fastest 100 ever? I would need to get it for the next 29 deliveries. That would mean I would need 64 from 29. Very doable.
Yep. No.
No run, that's alright.
Yes.
Oh, that is 2 full from Bumrah. And I like it. As it means more runs. Get 3. Marnus is a chance here to turn and come back for 4. And he does, and he does it brilliantly. So we pick up 4. Oh, big shot. Not a boundary. Oh, not a 6, sorry. But it'll be 4. Right out of the middle. Siraj back on, which is a strange move to me because he's bowled so many overs already. And his stamina's pretty tired.
Yes.
And he's just dishing up that. Just in a bad ball. But it's just simple and hit away. We'll run 4 here. Would have loved to have run 5, but
No!
not quick enough.
That brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
That's 50 partnership between me and Marnus. Which is strange because I'm on 49. And that does make complete sense because Marnus has made 1 run of this partnership. Means he's made like 1 run in about 30 deliveries.
Waiting.
Oh, somehow got that away. No run. That could have easily gone onto the stumps. Oh, that's big! That is an upper decker.
Brings up the batsman's half century.
That is a huge shot here to bring up the 50. 28 deliveries. 1694s. Huge.
Yes.
Not through the gap, but again, they make the 1. So we're continually running and we're very much on track for this 52 ball ton. Should we continue to play the way we're playing?
Yes.
Oh, straight to the fielder. Minus. Runs home for a single. Oh, they want a second. This is diabolical. But they're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, that fielder did a very nice job because he did save a boundary by getting a hand in there. It's only worth the 1.
Yep.
Which I'm not completely sure as to why. That's driven down the ground. And we will need to keep running here because it's just not going to the boundary. Can we get 4? Mana certainly thinks so. He was running. He was legging it. So we did pick up the 4. Lead up to 146. Oh, that has saved the boundary. That stump has saved the boundary.
Yes.
Oh, it's too full and too leg-sided, and mid-wicket was just so open and ready for me to pump it. Oh, it's a wide. No, it's not a wide because it's a test. Oh, it's given us a wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, that beats mid off. Might be only 2.
Bowler.
Marnus runs hard, gets back. He's done a lot of running here. Maybe that's why he hasn't scored a lot himself. Because I don't think I've been hogging the strike too much, but he really just has not done anything.
Yes.
Well, I've contributed basically everything to this partnership. Okay, now will I hog the strike this over specifically. It's 3 for 363. Alright, I need a hit. So to get the fastest ever test 100, I need to hit that in the air and find a boundary. But I also need to get to 100 in the next 10 balls to hold the outright record because it is 52 deliveries. So 25 needed in 9 balls. Very doable.
Catch it.
That'll be 4 more. 21 needed in 8 balls. The fact that mid-off is still up is where I'm confident here. 20, 17 from 7. Another boundary over the covers. They got to start putting men on the fence here because I am wanting this record.
Yes. On.
Oh, didn't get all of it, but it's going to go. It was a genuine half volley. The fielder's doing a good job to run it down, but it'll be 4 again. 16 from the last 4 balls.
Yep.
Oh, and away again, and through again. It's 4 more. 91 from 46. I am well aware of the record, well aware of where the fielders are here, and looking to put my best foot forward and break it.
Yeah.
No, it's a dot. Overgone. 3 for 183. Oh, that's an edge from Marnus. That's a boundary. And that's his biggest contribution to the partnership so far. Okay, so it is Sharma. There is a fielder out in the deep there on the offside. The leg side, though, is open. Steps across, whips it away, finds the boundary. 95 from 48. Sandeep Sharma getting pumped. Jeez, I did move across a long way. Now there's protection on the leg side. So it is 5 from 3 required. That's in the air. There's a fielder out there. Not going to stop it. 4 more. 99 from 49. So 1 run needed from any of the next 2 balls.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well fielded. So I need to get a single up the next ball to break the record. This is it. This has to be the delivery to break the record.
Yep.
It's a full toss and he's put it away. And there is the 100. It'll be a boundary, and that is the world record for the fastest 100 ever. Can you believe it? Gee, that is the shortest cutscene of all time. 103 from 51. The fastest 100 in a test match. Absolutely incredible. I'll have a look at the partnership as well here. Marnus has made 6 runs. And this partnership is a combined 112 from 87 balls. Marnus has made 6, but how many deliveries have I faced? 51. So he's faced 30-something balls and he's made the 6 runs.
Yes. No, no.
They run. I'll tell you what, Australia, they are in just an absolute prime position for this match as well. Obviously the series locked at... not locked at, sorry. India up in the series 2-1. And Australia now have come in. And their first innings lead of almost 200 with 3 wickets down. This is going to be a big lead in the first innings. And probably a really big win. And there's the edge and there's the wicket. So I'm finally gone, but what an innings it was. What an innings it was. Just tried to keep the rate going and pumping here. The edge happens. Rahane with his left hand takes it. I'm out for 107. So it was 4 for 404. Australia going to make 500 plus. Which means India are, what, 200 behind? Perhaps 300 behind? Coming back on with the ball. And state of the game, India's still 198 behind Australia's first innings lead of what ended up being 313. So good luck to India to be any chance in this one.
Wait.
We are in with a big shout. Catch it.
Yeah.
Out of here. Gar goes for 10. The man under the hood might have been... Not sure who it was in the end. I know Cameron Green was at leg slip. It was Hatcher, the big quick. 3 for 122. Oh, it's close. It turned too much. It's going to be soft stump. Oh, that's in the air and there's a man down there. That is really silly from Virat Kohli. He's out. For 3, India lose another. And this game is going to be over very, very quickly. There's only one man in the deep and you've hit it straight to him. Bizarre. Safe as you like, that catch. 4 for 134. The team as a collective has done a great job in this innings. Putting Australia in that box seat to win the match. Oh, I probably should have fielded that myself, to be honest. But India is still 77 behind. They've only got the 3 wickets in hand. And Sheth playing a lone hand with the bat. Catch that. Boomerang goes. 8 for 238. Oh, did he nick it? I heard a little smidgen of a noise. Edged and out. I've got 4. There's a cheeky chance of a fifer. 9 for 253. Australia are 1 wicket away from an innings plus victory. Zakaria, the lefty's in. Catch that. Is it out? Is it a catch? It's given. Is it LBW or is it a catch? Because there's a lot going on in this particular dismissal here. I would send it upstairs. I reckon it's an LBW. He's going to review it. I don't know. Yeah. Interesting to see what was given out here. Was this given out court? We'll have a look. So does it hit the pad first? Yeah, it hits his toe first. Then he hits it. Then it's caught. This is going to be very interesting to see what happens here. Because he's a long way down the wicket. He's a long way down. Because the impact's probably umpire's call because he's so far down. Pitching in line. Impact in line. Absolutely plum. I end up with 5. How good. Man, this has been an unbelievable performance. Australia winning by an innings and at 38 runs, 58 runs. I took 5 for 17 in the second innings. Absolutely absurd, including this perler of a dismissal. Whatever. And the last man was RBW as we get the Player of the Game award. You done tootin' bet ya we do. Just $1,000, just a cheeky 1,000. Good to see they fixed the kink in the neck. Australia winning by an innings and 58 runs. I made the fastest 100 ever in a test match, and I took 9 wickets for 36 runs. That's pretty good. Deserved Player of the Game. Series is 2 apiece. And how bloody good. Now we've got either a Big Bash, a little bit of time in the Big Bash, or we've got a tour with South Africa. So the series was a tie, which in the end wasn't too bad. Well done, everyone. Okay, well. But a 2-2 performance, not the worst result, considering we were 2-1 behind. And we retained the Border Gavaskar Trophy with the tie. How good. Well, look. This is the first time the tour was actually a draw, and he said it would be a draw. Honestly. I feel like they ask the question every single time until finally, like, they get it right. Like, oh my god, this was finally a tour that was a draw, and you've asked about it being a draw. Can you believe it? India's tour of Australia is now complete. Oh, we've got some ODIs going up against India. So we'll have a bit of a nap. I don't know, you should really rest me for these games. And we've also got Big Bash games. Oh my god, how good. I don't want to play them though. I don't want to play them because I'm going to do a proper Big Bash series. So I'll almost put myself out of the side. You know, bring in like a Joey Burns for the Big Bash game. Anyway, we'll come back. We've got ODIs against India to finish off their tour here in Australia. Can we see what the stats were for the series? We can have a look here at what happened. I was the player of the series, of course, with 17 wickets at an average of 9.5. With the bat, what did I do? With the bat, I made 227 runs, so the second leading run scorer for Australia at an average of 37.83, with obviously that 107 being my top score there. A strike rate of 165 is absolutely absurd. With a lot of boundaries in those runs there. So did a good job. But India with the top 4 run scorers, with Marnus there at the top 1 for Australia. And then Australia sort of a lot of middle level scorers here. India's tail didn't do that well. So we've ended up with 17 wickets from 330 deliveries and 161 runs. What was the strike rate? An average of 9.47, an economy of 2.92, and a strike rate of 19.41 for the series, with the best bowling of the match at 9 for 36 and 5 for 17, which both happened in that last match of the series. Insane numbers, aren't they? Absolutely insane numbers. Anyway, that'll do us for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back again maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. We'll see. Until then, goodbye.